Alright guys, so listen, as someone who is climbing the ranks in this media game, particularly being a black male in media, I've never been more proud to be black than in this very moment. Trevor Noah is my hero. And he's not my hero because he got Tomi Lahren's ass together, all the way together, and we're going to talk about that. He's my hero because of the way he was able to handle himself in a situation such as Tomi Lahren in his attempt and pursuit to get some understanding of this wacky bitch. Let me first start off by saying Trevor Noah is better than I'll ever be, and Lord knows I am now praying to embody whatever it is he has. I want it. I am on that brother's jock. I wish I had the poise, sophistication, level-headedness, and true control of my emotions to the degree in which Trevor did, because I don't know, me being the person that I am, that I could have interviewed Tomi Lahren the way he did. I mean, so eloquently, so professionally. I actually was kind of nervous for Tomi Lahren when I saw that she was doing an interview, because I'm pretty sure Roland Martin and the people over at TV One had probably tried to get Tomi Lahren on his show for the longest, and she probably declined. Her people probably said, you know what, it's not a good idea for you to go over there and talk to Roland Martin, because Roland Martin gonna cuss your ass out and spit all over you like you in a Pentecostal church. See, me, you know, and it may be an alpha thing, because when we feel emotional about what we talking about, you know, we go there. I'm a Roland Martin kind of brother. You know, being articulate, being able to speak, that ain't never been an issue of mine. I got a whole lot of issues, but being able to put some words together ain't one of them. Harnessing my emotions, on the other hand, yeah, I struggle with that. I probably would have cussed that poor little white girl all up and down the damn Facebook for some of that crazy ass shit she saw. And for Trevor Noah to just be able to sit there with that even keel, level-headedness and interview her, hats off to him for that. And I now have a new bar that's been set for me. Trevor, you know, if this video ever gets to you, thank you, because you don't know what you just did for a little black boy from Miami. Moving along to the funny stuff. Let's talk about this Tomi Lahren video. Now, y'all listen. It's 2 days after Thanksgiving. Y'all know my mom passed the day after Thanksgiving. It's the end of the month, the first of the month. So I had decided, listen, I'm not doing no work. I'm finna take the rest of this week off, get my mind right for this challenging year that I got coming up. So I wake up about an hour ago, and I'm playing on Twitter, and somebody was like, you know, Q, have you seen the Trevor Noah and Tomi Lahren interview? And I'm like, no, but Trevor's extremely smart and she's extremely controversial. This could be a train wreck. I want to watch it. And so I find it on RollingStone.com, and I watch the interview. First and foremost, let me tell you something. For those of y'all who don't know Tomi Lahren, she's the wacky white girl that be on Facebook talking all out the side of her neck. And what this interview that she just did with Trevor Noah proves is she don't even believe half the shit that she's saying out her damn mouth. She don't even understand half the shit that is coming out of her mouth. She's a female, young, up-and-coming Bill O'Reilly, basically. So first thing I noticed, when she walked out, body language screamed, I'm scared. Then she told a joke, which is, uh-oh, Trevor, I'm in the lion's den. For me, already, that was already an admission of defeat. She already felt, oh, God, I'm in the hot seat. But here's my thing. If you honestly and truthfully believed in what the hell was coming out of your mouth when it comes out your damn mouth, you would not feel like you're in any sort of trouble. I have no issue walking into the biggest crowd of white folks and saying I'm part of the Black Lives Matter movement. I haven't done anything wrong. I truly believe in what it is I'm a part of. You see what I'm saying? So that was number one. So then, you know, they get to talking, we do the proverbial pleasantries or whatever, and then Trevor gets down to it, and starts asking her, and starts dissecting some of these arguments. And let me tell y'all something. She sat there and looked like a damn deer in headlights, just straight up stupid, dumb, frigid, didn't know what to do. She was so uncomfortable. She had her hands locked like this, the whole damn frail, fragile white woman. I'm just like, and the funny thing about it is, Trevor Noah is not the stereotypical scary black guy in the alley. He's the non-assuming, Will Smith, safe black guy. You're not going to see Trevor Noah in an alley and clench your bag. He's not that guy. He's not, you know what I'm saying, Bing Rames or somebody. And she was just so scared because she knew she was talking bullshit. And so Trevor asked her, and this was interesting. Trevor asked her, basically, what's your objective in all of this craziness that you talk on TV? And she tried to say, basically, she's the voice for the flyover states, the people like the South Dakotas and like Utah and all that, who the mainstream media ignores. I take extreme exception with that. Granted, my ass ain't never been to the Dakotas, nor have I been to Utah. But when I went to Florida State University and got my degree in economics, it was 38,000 people there, and only 4,000 of them or so were black. I don't been around a lot of white folks from a whole lot of places, and they don't all think like that. You know what I'm saying? So then number two, the one area in this interview alone has probably, changed the course of this girl's career forever, because she's now been embarrassed, invalidated, wrapped up, and sent on her merry little way. Trevor asked her about her controversial Colin Kaepernick statements. She called him all kind of names, crybaby, whiny, you complaining about a country in which you get paid $19 million, so on and so forth. He asked this woman in the interview, if Black Lives Matter or anybody protests, you guys label them, as rioters, looters, terrorists. Hands up, don't shoot, they become thugs. Okay? He said this man kneeled over here in the corner, not bothering anybody, not interrupting the Star Spangled Banner. He was like, it's not like he tried to sing over the people who were singing it. And you guys say that's not the right way. Then please tell black people what the right way is to what's the right way to get hurt. And she sat there and looked dumb as shit. Dumb as shit. And you know what? That was so powerful for me, because I feel like a lot of people just talk out the side of their goddamn neck for the sake of hearing themselves talk. In my opinion, I think it is only fair that if you spend 30 minutes or so pondering with your friends at dinner and lunch about how black people are doing things wrong, you should devote the same amount of time to telling us how we should do it right. And she looked baffled, bewildered, and fucking confused. And the funny thing about it is he got her together in a non-aggressive way. What I love about what he did, he baited the shit out of her and let her hang herself in her own idiocy. If that's the damn word. If not, I just made it up. Siri, lock her in. He let that bitch hang herself. She didn't know what to say. So what did she do? She did what all people do. She deflected. He shouldn't disrespect the flag. He shouldn't disrespect the Star Spangled Banner. And then I'm sitting up here looking at her like, girl, is your young 20-something-year-old ass even that fucking damn attached to this damn flag? Girl, you ain't that damn devoted to this damn country, to that damn flag. For crying out loud, you a damn millennial, bitch. Y'all hoes don't care about shit. Okay? All y'all care about is popping pills, getting drunk, fucking, and playing on Instagram. So cut it out. Okay? Didn't I just read that woman? Lord, I see this. Lord, I have to call on the spirit of Trevor Noah so I can stop being tacky and ghetto, and so I can get a show on Comedy Central. Nah, fuck that. Put me over there on TV One with Roland Martin, goddammit. I like to go the fuck off on bitches, okay? Because Trevor, you see, you got to have a yin and a yang. Fuck that. I don't want to be Trevor. Let Trevor be Trevor. Let me be me. Because you, Tomi Lahren, you come do my show, baby, I don't even want to understand it. I just want to cuss your ass the hell out. Anyway, y'all, oh man, but moral of the story is, and let me get back to the serious point, this is getting long. You know, Trevor definitely pointed out to Tomi that she lives in a bubble. We all live in bubbles. But what I find about people who say controversial shit, they only feel confident talking that shit within the safety and the confines of their bubble. Because in the mainstream, she can't defend any of it. She didn't feel comfortable, you know, saying any of it. She didn't want to go head to head with a educated black man who, you know, who could back up what he was saying with facts. I promise you, Roland Martin's people have reached out to Tomi Lahren. She won't do that show. For one, Roland does come off like the angry black man to poor little defenseless Tomi Lahren. And it probably wouldn't have been a good look for Roland either, because y'all know the narrative in America. Once you put a black man, especially an aggressive black man, all of a sudden she no longer becomes the woman who is so strong and confident in what she's saying. She becomes poor white defenseless Becky against big bad Roland Martin. So it probably worked out that Roland didn't get the interview, because then white America would be calling him all kind of racist. It probably worked out for our benefit that are more, you know, I don't want to call him racially neutral because he's not, he's black. But I guess someone of a more perceived neutral temperament was the person. I guess that's the best way I can word it at this point. But what I'm really trying to say is somebody who America doesn't receive as the angry black man in the alley, which is Trevor Noah. Speaking of, so I can better explain this dichotomy, I'll never forget, I was in school, this girl named Brittany, we were at SGA, and someone said, Brittany, do you like black guys? Do you date black guys? Would you date black guys? She said, no. She said, well, maybe the Will Smith type. And I remember looking at her like saying, bitch, what the fuck is the Will Smith type? You know what I'm saying? But before I got mad and articulated something, I said, wait, seek to understand before you seek to be understood. And you know, what she meant was the President Obama type. You know, what she meant was the type that won't get casted in the villain role on Law and Order. There is a Will Smith type, or a safe black man type in this country. No matter how y'all want to slice it and dice it, no matter how you want to defend it, no matter how ignorant it may be. But the light skin, the quote-unquote good hair, you know, the President Obama, Trevor Noah, Will Smith, Hill Harper, Jussie Smollett type. That's the Will Smith type. That's the safe black man. So maybe that's why she felt more comfortable going on a show. What's the other type of black man? The me, the Idris Elba, the Hollywood from off of Queen Sugar, Ralph Angel, Danny Glover. That's the real black man type, the scary black man. Anyway, I'm probably going to do a blog post on it and include the video. Y'all check out the interview. And yeah, send it to all your white friends. I'm more curious to know what white people have got to say. I've been black all my life, so I know what black people got to say. I'm more curious to know how white people feel about this Tomi Lahren interview. Y'all jump off in the comments. Let me know what you think. And I got to come back at y'all later and tell y'all about this fight that happened last night. Okay, bye.